What's up, man? What's up? Good morning. If you guys hear me okay, let me know in the chat. We got 4 people on right now. If you hear me okay, just let me know in the chat, man. Getting ready to start in just a second, guys. Appreciate y'all for joining. All right, cool. Audio good. You must be off today, man. Let me know where you from, man. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you for joining me. If you're watching on Facebook, appreciate you guys for joining me. I can see all my comments on YouTube. I'm not sure if they transfer over in Facebook or not. If you're watching on Facebook right now, drop a comment. Let me see if it transfer over. Just say hi if you're watching on Facebook right now. Let me see if it drop in the chat. Probably not. If you're watching on Facebook and it doesn't drop in the chat, you can come over to YouTube and watch me, and you actually can put a comment in the chat, man. All right. So if you're watching on Facebook and you comment, I'm not sure if I can see your comment or not, but if you come over to YouTube, you can drop a comment in the chat. We got 9 people in the building right now. Let me know where you guys from. When you come in, good morning to every one of you guys out there. Just want to start off with some positivity, man. Start this week off. Share some positive quotes from one of my favorite mentors, the late, great Jim Rohn. All right, we're gonna turn the sound down. All right, guys, we got 10 people in here right now. Appreciate you guys for joining. Let me know where you from in the chat. If you in trucking, let me know what company you're working for, man. My guy said the audio's good. Good morning, Carlita. Good morning. Appreciate you for joining. Where you from? We got 13 people in here right now. Appreciate you guys for joining. You can hit the like button too as you come in. 11 people. All right, we got Chicago in the building. Oh, you just got your permit. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. What's the next move? What you plan on doing in trucking? Local, OTR? Let me know. We got Camilo Vasquez. Hope I pronounced your name correctly. Out of Orlando. Work for Ready Ice. I need to do a video on Ready Ice, man. We got Ready Ice here where I'm from. I see those guys dropping off those bags of ice at those convenience stores. Shout out to Orlando. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate you for joining. We got 13 people in the building. If you guys would just hit the like button for me. And we're going to go ahead and get started, man. As you guys come in, let me know where you're from. We got Chicago, Orlando. Who else we got in here? William, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for joining once again. Mr. Petty in the building, PFG. What's up, man? Knoxville, Tennessee in the building. Appreciate you for checking in, William. Got my guy in the building. JG, what's happening? We got to get you back on the live stream, man. Special request. My viewers miss you. We need you back on, man. Appreciate you for checking in, my guy. We got Canada in the building. Quebec, Canada. Mike, what's going on? Appreciate you for joining, man. Appreciate all you guys. All right, man, I'm going to get started, man. I'm just going to go down the list. Guys, I just wanted to do a little something different this morning. So, we're getting ready to start a new week. And really, I just want to kind of spread a little positivity out there, man, with all the, negativity out there in the world today. I just want to share some positive quotes from one of my mentors that I learned a lot from and continue to learn. I think, when you're trying to develop, it's very important to, consume a lot of information, either by reading books, listening to podcasts, however you can consume the information. The more value you add to yourself, the more valuable you become to the marketplace, right? And so the more you know, the more valuable you become as a person. And I think, a lot of this positive, a lot of affirmations, a lot of the positive things you read or hear, if you can get the knowledge and apply the knowledge, most importantly, after you get the information, apply it to your real life, I just think you can really benefit from it. It can really change your life. And that's something that I'm learning. And I just want to share a little bit of information with you guys today, man. So we're going to go on and get started. We got 13 people in here. Appreciate you guys for joining. All right, so this first one says, if you don't change what you are doing today, all of your tomorrows will look like yesterday. All right, so let me read that again. If you don't change what you're doing today, all of your tomorrows will look like yesterday. So there's a phrase that some of you guys probably heard out there before. Um, it says the definition of insanity is someone who does the same thing over and over and expect different results. Right? That's what I think about when I read this quote right here. If you're doing the same thing over and over each day, you're going to get the same results. So in order for you to change your situation, change your how much money you make, right? Your earning potential, change relationships, change your weight. If you got a fitness goal, you got to change. It all starts with you at the end of the day. The change start with you. So I think that's very important, man. The next one, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. All right. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. That kind of goes back to what I was just talking about fitness, right? A lot of people have fitness goals out there, but in order to get the results that you're looking for when you're working out and you want that transformation in your body, you got to put in the work. Even when you feel tired and you may not feel like going to the gym or you may not feel like exercising, you got to put the work in. If you put the work in, you're definitely going to see results at the end of the day. But if you're just sitting at home not doing anything, you're not going to see any results. So you got to put the work in, man. That's with anything. You can apply that to a number of different things in your life. All right, so this next one is a really good one. We got 14 people in here, man. Appreciate you guys for checking in. Hit that like button for me if you haven't already. And let me know where you're from, man. You can just drop it in the comments. All right. So this next one says, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things to improve, you have to improve. When you grow, everything in your life grows with you. That's so true. The key word in everything I just read just then is actually you. I'm going to read it again. I want you to hear how many times you hear the word you in this quote. He says, for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things to improve, you have to improve. When you grow, everything in your life grows with you. All right. The key word is you. You're responsible for the change that happens in your life. Doesn't matter what environment you came from. Doesn't matter if you grew up with both of your parents. It doesn't matter where you're working right now. It doesn't matter what your circumstances is at the end of the day. If you want to see change in your life, it's going to start with you. And that's the most important thing that I get out of that quote. Hopefully you guys get that as well. So if you want things to change, it's going to start with you. All right. We're going to go to the next one. Don't wish it was easier. Wish it was better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom. The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. Success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. Don't wish it was easier, wish it were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges, wish for more wisdom. The major value in life is not what you get. The major value in life is what you become. Success is not to be pursued, it is to be attracted by the person you become. You know, a lot of people sometimes when they run into like financial situations, maybe it's debt or something along those lines, and they say, man, I don't have the money for this, or I don't have the money for that. And they make it a money problem when a lot of those problems that we consider to be money problems, it's really a skill problem or ideas. Because if you got an idea or a skill, you can turn that idea into money, right? You could turn that skill into money. So money really isn't the problem. It's the lack of ideas. It's the lack of skills. If you know how to do something, if you're good at doing something, and you know how to monetize that skill or that idea, you can create money. So money is really never the problem. And so if you have that mindset, that mentality, you'll figure it out. And you'll really understand that it's not really money or the lack thereof, it's the lack of ideas. It's the lack of skills. All right. That's what I get out of that quote. All right. So this next one says, never attack a problem without also presenting a solution. Never attack a problem without also presenting a solution. If you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. All right, so have a plan for your life, guys. Have a vision. Know where you want to go in life. All right. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, my people perish for a lack or vision. You got to have a vision and know where you want to go in life. This next one says, your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change, which is something that we were talking about a few minutes ago. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. So if you want to see change in your life, you have to change. That's like the theme of what we've been reading so far. You have to change. This next one says, there is no shortage of opportunity. There is only a shortage of those who will apply themselves to the basics that success requires. There is no shortage of opportunity. There is only a shortage of those who will apply themselves to the basic success requires. The only thing worse than not reading a book in the last 90 days is not reading a book in the last 90 days and thinking that it doesn't matter. All right. You guys would be surprised at how much information that you can get from reading a book, from listening to a podcast, from watching certain YouTube videos. It's a lot of information in that. It's a lot of millionaires right now and very successful people have written books, and they're in the bookstores right now that they tell you how they became successful in the book, but a lot of us won't go pick the book up to read it. We can get the information, we can get the steps that they took to become successful, but we won't take the time out to read a book. We won't take the time out to listen to a podcast that's gonna provide some information, some informative content, some content that can help in our self-development journey. You guys got to take out the time to get this information that's going to help you get further in life and just be a better person overall. And that's what it's all about. Discipline is the badge between goals and accomplishment. You must either modify your dreams or magnify your skills. So this is a good one right here. If you want to have more, you have to become more. For things to change, you have to change. For the things to get better, you have to become better. If you improve, everything will improve for you. If you grow, your money will grow, your relationships, your health, your business, and every external effect will mirror that growth in equal correlation. It all starts with you, man. The more valuable you become as a person, the more valuable you become to the marketplace. You guys know, if you follow my YouTube channel, you know, about a month or two ago, I went and got some additional endorsements on my license. I did that to add more value to myself as a CDL driver, right? Getting those additional endorsements on my license will allow me to have more opportunities at doing some other things in this trucking space if I choose to do so, right? It's no different from somebody pursuing a career in the medical field. When they go to school and get degrees, a lot of times they go get multiple degrees because they want to add more value to themselves in the marketplace. The more knowledge you have, the more valuable you become. And that's what it's all about. Just getting better. You are what you are today because of the choices you made in the past. All right, and that goes for everybody. Where you are right now today in your life is a direct reflection on the decisions you've made up to this point. That goes for me, that goes for you, and everybody out there watching. If you look at your life right now and where you are, you're in that place because of the decisions that you've made in your life. Think about that. That's a fact. You can always change where you are if you change. But if you look at where you are right now today, it's based on all decisions you've made throughout the course of your life up to this point. If you want to change where you are, if you want to change your circumstances, it's going to start with you. You have to change. I have to change, right? I have some really big goals. And I know in order for me to reach those goals, I got to change some things, right? I got to continue to learn. I got to continue to develop my skills. I got to learn new skills. And so I understand the process. I know what I have to do. I got to take action to get those things done. So you can't just have all this information and not do anything with it. There is something called analysis by paralysis, right? And it's basically just meaning that you got all this information, but you're just holding on to it. You're not doing anything with it. If you just got the information and you're not doing anything with it, it's like you're paralyzed mentally because you won't take the next step. You won't take action. You got to take action once you get the knowledge and the know-how. You then got to take the next step and start putting it in motion. All right. You guys got to take action. A lot of people don't take action. A lot of people talk. You probably know some people that may have told you they was going to do something last year. You talk to them today, they still in the same spot, in the same situation they was when they told you that a year ago, right? They didn't take any action. Some of you guys may have done the same thing. You got to take action, man. You can't just get the knowledge and just hold it. You got to take action. Some of you guys want to get your CDL license. On my channel, I talk a lot about trucking. It's a lot of content about trucking. The majority of my content is about trucking. I know a lot of you guys want to get your Class A CDL license. A lot of you have been talking about going to trucking school to get those licenses, but you haven't done it yet. You've been saying it to yourselves for years. I'm going to trucking school. I'm gonna get my CDL license. And in 2022, you still here and you don't have your CDL license. You got to act on those things that you want to do. All right. That's the only way it's going to get done. If you just sit back and just chill, letting time fly, then you're going to be in the same position. Then it's going to change. And I don't know if you guys notice, but time goes by fast. Life is short. So if you want to do something, you got to do it now. You can't just be sitting back, chilling, relaxing, letting the time go by. Time goes by fast, and time is the only thing that we can't get back in this world. We can always get money, but we can't get time back. So take advantage of every second, every minute, every hour of your life. Nobody knows when the last day is going to be for them, right? We know life is unpredictable. Things can happen at any moment, any second of our life. There are no guarantees. We can wake up in the morning, an hour later, we can be gone. 5 minutes later, we can be gone out of here. So take advantage of your time on earth while you're here. Do all the things you want to do while you're here. Don't procrastinate. All right. This next one says, when the why gets stronger, the how gets easier. If you got a real why, if you got a big why as to why you want to do something, the process gets a little easier for you because you know why you want to do it. You got a clear vision as to what you want to do. This next one says, give so much to the improvement of yourself that you don't have time to criticize others, right? If you're so focused on what you're doing, what you're trying to accomplish, you don't have time to worry about what nobody else got going on. And that's the problem that a lot of people have today. They're so focused and worried about what the next person is doing that they're not doing what they're doing. You got to stay focused on whatever goals and dreams that you have that you want to accomplish. Stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on your dreams. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on. All right. To solve any problem, here are the 3 questions to ask yourself. First, what could I do? Second, what could I read? And third, who could I ask? Excuses are the nails used to build a house of failure. Don't have any excuses, guys. The best advice I ever came across on the subject of concentration is wherever you are, be there. The problem with waiting until tomorrow is that when it finally arrives, it is called today. All that says to me is that what I just was talking about, how fast time goes, right? Time goes by so fast. So we got to take advantage of the time we have. We got to maximize every second, every minute, every hour of the day. We really got to maximize it. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. I'm going to say that again. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. Let your learning lead to action. That kind of goes back to what I was saying about analysis, about paralysis, and just learning all of these things and not taking action, not doing anything with what you learn. Once you get the knowledge, you got to put it to use. You got to start taking action at that point for things to change. The twin killers of success are impatience and greed. Don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. I like that one. Don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations and the demands to perform are high. This next one is true. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Wages will make you a living, but profits will make you a fortune. That's another one. Meaning that your job alone, for example, I'm a truck driver, right? My job alone will help me make a living, right? But if I want to make a fortune, my job alone isn't going to make me a fortune. Now, what I can do with the wages that I make from my job, I could do things like invest, right? That'll help me make profits because wages make you a living, profits make you a fortune. And that's the way to get your money to grow, putting your money to work for you. That's how most of the successful people in this world became successful. They park their money into assets that can appreciate, right? Appreciating assets, real estate, stocks, crypto, whatever, ETFs, index funds, all of these sorts of things. They park their money in places, S&P 500, they park their money in places that where their money can grow, appreciating assets. That's how you really gain wealth, not by just having a 9 to 5 and putting your money in a savings account where you're not getting hardly any interest. All right. So saving your money is not going to get you fortunes. Investing your money can get you fortunes. All right. And it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you can keep. All right. So this next one says learning is the beginning of wealth. Learning is the beginning of health. Learning is the beginning of spirituality. Searching and learning is where the miracle process all begins. We got 8 people in here, man. Appreciate you guys for checking in. All right, guys. So I don't want to be on here too long. I just want to drop some positive quotes on with you guys. I think I might come on here on Sundays before the week starts and just drop some positivity to start the week off with because I think it's important to just kind of, consume these positive thoughts, to think about these things, but not only consume the information, to hopefully act on some of the things that you learn about, start taking action. If you want to see a change in your life, that's definitely what has to happen. You can't just read all these things or learn about these certain things without taking action. And so hopefully you guys can get something out of these quotes, even on your downtime, while you're at home, while you're at work, whatever the case may be. Start listening to some positive people, some motivational speakers. Start reading some books. Start listening to podcasts. Just change your mindset. Start learning about these different things that can benefit you, right, in your life. I've been working on it, and I'm already seeing some changes taking place. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, staying focused, and just continue to be a better person overall. Continue to add value to myself, right? So I'm able to bring more value to the marketplace. That's what my mindset is on right now. And continue to create content for you guys out there. You know, you guys inspire me to continue making content. Every time you guys message me or send me a DM on Instagram telling me that you got a certain job, right? You got hired at a certain job, you just got your CDL license, whatever the case may be. Those messages help me stay inspired. It keeps me motivated, and it keeps me wanting to create this content for you guys. So I appreciate the support as always. Keep it coming, and I'll keep doing what I'm doing. All right. I appreciate all you guys. Top of the morning. What's going on, bro? Carlita, thank you for joining. She said, I needed this. Trucking school is a lot of info to learn. Absolutely. Definitely is a lot of info to learn. And trucking school is so short. It's so short. So, you won't get the full learning experience until you're actually working for the company that you're gonna work for. So just take in what you can take in while you're in trucking school, and you'll be good. Trucking school I went to was 3 weeks. I think we spent the first week in the classroom, kind of learning the general knowledge portion, and then the last 2 weeks, I think the second week we spent, doing maneuvers and things like that. Had a little drive time on the road, and then the third week it was pretty much all drive time, and then just testing. So they cram a lot of information in a short period of time, which is what it's designed for. But hopefully, once you get out and you go to whatever company you go for, that training will carry on. You'll still get training for whatever company you go to. They're not just going to throw you out there for the most part, and you'll start developing your skills. So don't be intimidated by it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep learning. You're going to make mistakes out there like all of us do, right? We're not perfect, but just continue learning. Stay focused. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining today. I'll probably be back on Sundays. Let me know if you guys want me to come back and start doing this regularly on Sundays. And I'll try to make that happen for you guys, man. All right. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for joining me today. Remember to like the video. Appreciate you guys for commenting. And look, I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. You guys take care. Peace.